Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel for another episode of Started From the Bottom. In our last episode we managed to topple Crystal Palace in the FA Cup third round. So we move on to the fourth round and that's where I'm going to pick things up today. We are away against Championship Wigan Athletic. Let's get into the video. So here we are then, we are one of the 3 p.m. kickoffs against Championship Wigan Athletic. As I said, they are 20th in the Championship here. They are in a relegation battle, level on points with Ipswich and Luton by the looks of things. Let's go back and take a look at some of their recent results. I wish I'd played them in the third round, having been on this horrendous run of form, but nonetheless, it looks like they've turned a corner slightly more recently, picking up a solid 2-1 win against Ipswich, obviously the win against Salford in the FA Cup third round, then a nice 2-0 win against Preston away at Preston. That's a really good result. They have interestingly lost 3-0 recently to Crystal Palace, who we beat in the last round, so it'd be interesting to see how this game goes. And then that result is obviously followed by back-to-back home draws against Rotherham and Birmingham respectively. So this is going to be a tough game. I'm intrigued to see the sort of side that they put out. We've got a couple of issues now. We are in the team selection section. As I'm sure some of you guys will see, Ryan Brunt is up front on his own. That is because Josh Appiah, our club top goal scorer, is suspended for this game. Also, joining him in being suspended is our left back Zamora and our right back Brad Burton. So this is going to be slightly interesting to see how much we get dominated on the wings. So Ashley Harper comes in at right back, Calvin slots across into the left back spot, and Alowu comes in at centre back, and obviously Ryan Brunt replaces the suspended Appiah up front. So that is our starting 11 for today. Let's submit the team and get into the game. Okay, so here are the two teams. I'm very worried about this centre-back partnership of Che Dunkley and Kipri here. That's going to be very dominant. I don't see Ryan Brunt getting a great deal out of those today. Obviously, they've got Josh Windass as well and Kiefer Moore as their two main predominant goal threats, with Lowe and Milanov out on the wings. It's going to be interesting to see how we get on. 4-2-3-1 wide again. We usually play okay against that formation. Obviously, we've already beaten some decent opponents on the way to this round, most notably Crystal Palace in the last round, who are above Wigan. So it'll be interesting to see how we get on. Obviously, we've gone 15 minutes in so far. No real highlights. Everything balanced on the play of things. We've had one more shot and we're slightly dominating possession, but the first highlight of the game comes to Wigan, and it's a free kick into the penalty area, which we're able to clear, and Connolly can run here. Gets stopped nicely there by the Wigan left back, but the highlight continues, still with Connolly, down to Bernard in centre back. Hits it long. Ashley Harper's gone wandering down the right hand side, and then he gets tackled by Kipri, and he's going to be very out of position. I need to get this ball back ASAP. Wayward pass from Windass into Pearson, who is able to pick it up, and we are able to form our own attack. Connolly drives past the first player onto the edge of the penalty area, shoots, but it is easily saved by Evans. But I'd say that we are slightly the better team in what I've seen so far, and if you look at the stats. Another highlight then, starting with Wigan in possession, as the last one did, but the last highlight ended up in a Bath shot, but the cross comes in, error by the goalkeeper. He came to get the ball and then just didn't get there, and it looks like Kiefer Moore's just calmly just headed in. Kiefer Moore's a very prolific Championship striker, but the goalkeeper's got nowhere near that. He's tried to come through the back of both my centre-backs. Bit of a smash and grab so far for Wigan, maybe. Free kick for us on the edge of the penalty area here. Be interesting to see what Chilvers does. Goes for it direct. Hits the crossbar. Follow up. Anybody? Can't reach it. Interesting. Okay, well, we are playing okay. I mean, don't forget, we did go 2 goals down against Crystal Palace as well, guys. So anything is possible. Harper with the long throw into the penalty area. Their goalkeeper doesn't get it either. It's a penalty. Ryan Brunt is going to step up and take the penalty. Obviously, we know what happens when Chilvers takes penalties, so it'll be interesting to see how Brunt he gets on here. Runs up, and he hammers it past Evans. 1-1 going into half-time. We did the same against Crystal Palace. We got a goal back just before half-time, and it's really what we needed to sort of like kick on into that second half. One final highlight before the half then. Harper with a long throw in. Brunt flicks it on, but it goes over the top of the crossbar. And that looks like it's going to be half-time, guys. And it is. So half-time, 1-1. Mistake from our goalkeeper leading to the Wigan goal. And then obviously Ryan Brunt equalising from the penalty spot. Yeah, boys, I think we've done well. Let's see if I can say... No, I don't want to overcomplicate things, actually. I'm just going to end the team talk there. Everyone seems happy and content with it. So we start the second half with an immediate highlight. We have possession, so I'm hoping it's for us. Out to Harper on this right-hand side. Nudges it forward to Brunt, who's been able to drag Kipri out of position slightly. Connolly looks for the ball over the top to Pearson. Pearson, again, fires straight at the goalkeeper. So an hour gone and Wigan have just made their first substitution. Not really a lot happening in this second half, but we do rejoin for another highlight. Harper with the long throw, easily picked up by the Wigan fullback. And Milanov is running down this left-hand side now. Back into the middle. I mean, we can definitely nick something here. I can feel it. They are just playing the ball nicely from side to side, though. Great tackle from Harper. But, I mean, obviously he does just hoof it clear. We've got possession again, though. Connolly's been really good at driving in midfield. He's gone past Kipri here, completely into the penalty area, hits the post. Oh, goes out for a goal kick. Oh, wow. Right, okay. I'm going to make some changes now. I've been really enjoying Connolly driving through the midfield. However, Humphreys has disappointed. So Dion McGee's going to come on in that position. That's going to be the only change I'm going to make so far. Just freshen things up a little bit more. Someone with fresh legs in the final third of the field. Hopefully it can make the difference. They've taken Milanov off, which is interesting. Two of my defenders are looking exhausted, but I could bring on Parker, but I'd rather not. This would be a massive result if we could get a draw and bring them back to Twerton. So we're into the final 10. I wouldn't say we've been the... If you look at the stats, it looks like we have been the better team. Connor Stanley coming in. He tries a shot. Really, you should just give that to Connolly and just let him fire, surely. Final 5 then. Looks like this is going to be full time. I'm just eyeballing the clock, just seeing if we can take it back to Twitter. And one final highlight, really. We start with the ball, so I'm positive about it. Calvin hit. Here we go. Hit. This is why I brought on the fresh legs of McGee. McGee looks for Connolly that time, but it is intercepted by the Wigan defence. Oh, is there one last Wigan counter? Oh, there is. Lang's through. Big save from the goalkeeper, making up from his earlier mistake there. Their guy should really score there. We're still getting highlights, and this is the 93rd minute. One final push from the boys. Harper with the throw-in then. Into Chilvers, who's fouled by Windass. Free kick given. Last 10 seconds of the game. Come on, boys, let's make this count, eh? It'd be a monumental result if we get into the 5th round as a semi-professional team. McGee swings the ball in, easily cleared by Dunkley. But we've still got the ball-ish. Oh, no, that's the end of the highlight. And that is full-time. So it's interesting there. The goalkeeper mistake has kind of cost us. I mean, I'm happy that we're still in the hat for the next round. Let's see who we could be facing if we do get through. So we're just about to jump into the 5th round draw just to see who we could potentially get. But I did realise that I was forwarded this bit of news from Goal saying that Bath were held to a draw. More than pleased with their team's performance. If you look at the shots, we had double their shots. I mean, obviously the higher league team having more possession is not a surprise. But you know, it's been impressive. Also, the replay has been moved as it has been selected for TV coverage. So we'll receive another 70,000 for that, which is absolutely immense. But let's go into the draw to see who we could get in the 5th round. Last time the draw was made, I was looking at teams that we could potentially get lower down, who we could potentially manage to beat and get into the next round comfortably. That's not what I want now. Now I want a big hitter. Don't want Brighton. Liverpool would take Liverpool. Newcastle, okay. Liverpool out of the equation. Blackburn would rather not. Arsenal, that's fine. Bournemouth, no. Man City would 100% take that. Man City, Manchester United, interesting FA Cup tie there. Aston Villa, Villa away. I mean, that is an interesting tie. We'll get some good money out of it, at the very least, if we go there. But yeah, slightly disappointed that we couldn't get someone a little higher up the league table. Okay, guys, so I was going to end the episode there just with the one game, but obviously with the tie going to a replay, I can't leave you on tenterhooks. So I'm going to play this National League game against Woking off camera, and I will join you guys again when we are ready for the replay. Okay, guys, so we are back for the second round tie against Wigan Athletic. I was hoping that we get a nice 3 points against Woking in between. We didn't. We drew 2-2, so that's a bit disappointing. But here is the team. Obviously, Stanley and Chilvers and Sam Pearson all need a rest, but there's no way I'm resting all three for this game. Zamora comes back in at left back. Parker's stepping in at centre back for now. The Afghan winger is back, and Josh Appiah is back up front. However, he did have a really shocking game last time out. Where is it? Yeah, 5.9 against Woking. He missed a couple of one-on-ones. So I'm hoping he can be a bit better this time. So the team submitted. This time, obviously, we're playing them at Twerton Park. So we do have a little bit of an advantage there. Looks like they've changed the team around a little bit. They're not playing Josh Windass, which is a massive positive for me. Still got Kipri and Dunkley, though. Kiefer Moore, Lowe and Milanov in the team as well. So this has been roughly the same as the first leg so far. 20 minutes in almost and no highlights of note. Appiah has picked up a booking, which I'm slightly worried about. Obviously, we're doing well so far. Winger looks to passable, and he just can't. I thought he could cut it at this level. He's definitely not making it at League 2 level. Stanley whips the ball in. Oh, it's a mistake by the goalkeeper, and Appiah's there to pounce on it. We go 1-0 up. Appiah sends the Bath City fans into raptures. That's his 20th of the season. They've given the assist to Connor Stanley, but really the assist should 100% be the Wigan goalkeeper. So Herbert finds Stanley out on the right-hand side. Puts a nice delivery in, but it is straight at the goalkeeper. He obviously wasn't expecting it. Obviously, you can see the rain's dripping down a little bit, so it might have been slippery underfoot. But Appiah's there to tap home, giving us the lead in this game. Dare we dream? Dare we dream of going to Villa Park to play a Premier League team? Obviously, we get the 70,000 for this game because it's on TV. It'd be good to get the, I think it's 135, 150k for winning this round. 5 minutes to go until half-time. Obviously, we've got the ball again, so I'm hoping it's another Bath highlight. He's gone to spray it, but we've lost it. Chilver's wildly out of position. But we do gather it back, though. Aluwu is just there constantly. That's a nice spray of the ball from Harper. Give the pass somewhere then. Okay, he's into McGee. McGee's on the edge of the area. And he strikes Dion McGee. That is what he's capable of. 7th goal of the season. Puts us 2-0 up. We're in dreamland. This is it. We're going all the way. We're going to win everything this season. We're going to win the league, the FA Trophy, the FA Cup, if we can avoid everybody. Wigan don't know what's hit them here. 2-0 up at half-time. Hand over to the assistant. Everyone's buzzing. I'm not going to do anything else to ruin everything. Let's just roll straight into the second half. We are flying. Chilvers into Humphreys here. McGee again. He's already hit one from this sort of range. Chilvers picks up the ball after the tackle, though. Nice little 1-2. Chilvers back in possession. It's back to Chilvers. Back to McGee, who's hit one from here already. Humphreys, Appiah. He's hit another one there, McGee, but this one just goes wide of the post. Wigan have got no answer for us at the moment. They're making they've made a change, one change. Milanov looks like he's gone off. Corner for Wigan here. Parker gets up and clears, but no one's really busting a gut to get out there and get that second ball. So we're going to have another attack. He's into the penalty area. Good save from the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper was at fault for the goal in the first leg. He was also probably should have done better for one of the 2 goals I conceded against Woking in the game in between as well. So it's definitely an area of the pitch that I am looking to improve upon. But nothing really going for Wigan. No real tests. The Wigan gets free here. Chips the ball in. Appiah gets there, can't really head it in. Is that a penalty again? Wow. No, you are not. Oh, I couldn't change the penalty taker quick enough. This winger has missed his last 2 penalties, but he doesn't miss the one against Wigan. 3-0 up. At home. Fortress Twerton. I tried to change it. I don't know who I would have changed it to, but there we go. And that actually is enough for Stanley, as he's at 64%. I don't actually have an option for him, so let's bring on... Let's move Harper there. Parker can play fullback, I think. No. Can Alowu play fullback? No. Well, Parker, you're going to play fullback anyway then. And then Calvin can come on at centre-back. Happy with that so far. Chilvers is another one who needed a rest, so we'll take him off and put Smith on. Now we are 3-0 up. Hopefully that should be enough to hold on to it. You know what, with 15 minutes to go, I cannot believe that this is a situation. We've basically dominated the Championship side here over 2 legs. We probably should have got the job done at Wigan, but obviously it wasn't to be. Another game, another 90 minutes is sub-ideal for the boys at the moment because they got fixtures left, right and centre. As Humphreys dispossesses him, McGee's on the ball again, has a shot. This one goes over. He's already done his job for today. He's got his goal. 8.3 rating, I just clocked there. We're in dreamland. FA Cup, I mean, what a wonder story this is. I mean, we're basically a gimme for anybody in the next round. Hopefully Villa see us as that and put out a very weakened side. I'm saying this like it's over, but we're gonna have had a decent amount of shots this game, but they've not actually shown me them, if you know what I mean. I don't know if you guys get that, where a team is having highlights. Oh, Harper hits the post and it goes beyond there. Where a team's actually getting shots and shots on target, but they're not really being shown by the match engine. So we're in the last 5 minutes of the game now. We're dawdling basically. We're gonna get hit on the counter attack here. Robinson's through on goal. Big save from Korean. That's better. Oh God, Alowu, what are you doing, man? We've made it 4. Who would have thought that we'd make it 4, hey? Bath City 4, Wigan Athletic 0. I mean, there was a nothing free kick. That's why there was nothing from me at the start of this highlight. But the ball just gets pumped into the penalty area again. McGee gets there ahead of the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper probably shouldn't have come off his line so much to claim that. But we've gone 4-0 up against the Championship side. Loads of the boys are tired. I wish I could give them more time off. Actually, I might give them the whole week off until we play Torquay in the FA Trophy. Harper picks up the ball again. We want 5. Scream the Bath crowd, I'm sure. McGee plays it into the winger. In it comes. Another clearance. Harper's still there. Ashley Harper's hammered one in. That's my right back. Don't know what he's doing on the edge of the 6-yard area. 5-star Bath City? Anyone? Anyone want to guess that that's the highlight? That's the newspaper headline. I can't believe it. It shows the importance of that Ryan Brunt penalty, to be perfectly honest. But Wigan, what has happened to you? I mean, after we beat Palace, I did notice that they actually sacked Alan Pardew not long after they lost to us. So I wonder if the Wigan manager's got the same fate here. So there we go. That is the final score, 5-0. Goals from Appiah, 2 from Dia McGee. What a time to be alive. Young Bath City shine against Wigan. We win in the 4th round. That's 5-0. I'm going to send my assistant to this. I can't be bothered. Just want to get this video wrapped up now. So we receive 180k on top of the 70 for the TV money. So surely that is almost $1 million in the overall bank balance now for a semi-pro club still. Financial status is still only okay. Yes, I'm still overspending. Get over it. We're doing fine. We're doing well in the cups and stuff. I may ask for professional status, or I may wait to see if we just get given it as we move into League 2, hopefully. Last few bits. So as you can see, this is the 5th round tie. Aston Villa on a Tuesday night. It's going to be an interesting one. Really looking forward to it. Villa Park, nice grass synthetic mix, very good condition pitch. Villa actually 18th in the Premier League. We'll just have a quick look at them. 18th in the Premier League. You know, their results haven't been great this season. They've gone through a nice little patch here. Obviously, losses to Manchester United. They played Tottenham and West Ham before we play them in the FA Cup 5th round. It'd be interesting to see who we've got in between. We've got loads of games. That's a worry. So as I said, we've got Torquay in the FA Trophy 3rd round. I do want to win the FA Trophy, but obviously this FA Cup run has been phenomenal, so I don't know what I want to prioritise. And then we have 5 league matches. Jesus Christ. Yep, Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, Tuesday. Wow. Okay, 5 league matches in between and 1 cup match. So that's where I'm going to leave you now, guys. We will be back for the game at Villa Park against Aston Villa in the FA Cup 5th round with Bath City. Who'd have believed it? Not me, eh? This is phenomenal stuff. Absolutely phenomenal stuff. We'll catch you next time.